Hey friends, welcome back to our Nova Scotia Adventure series! We took a little festive intermission, but now we're back to sharing our Halifax adventures. And in this video, it's all about the food. Right on the Halifax Waterfront boardwalk, we checked out a beautiful spot called Daryǎ. The name Daryǎ translates to sea or ocean in Persian, which perfectly reflects its waterfront location. Daryǎ is an Eastern Mediterranean restaurant that focuses on family-style dining with a menu full of fresh, bright, coastal-inspired flavors. We made a reservation for their weekend brunch buffet, which is absolutely necessary for a hot spot like this. During the warmer months, they also offer a pet-friendly patio, and inside you'll find a relaxed, colorful space that blends seaside charm with modern design. Along with the all-you-can-eat brunch buffet, we couldn't pass up their $5 brunch mimosas. And yes, we went all out with a Mimosa Tree. These trees come in options of 8 or 12 mimosas, and since this was my birthday, we went for the full tree of 12. But more on that in a bit. First, let's talk about the food. The buffet here is packed with options. All your carbs, proteins, dairy, fruits, veggies, and plenty of choices for people with different dietary needs and allergies. And plenty of dessert. One of our absolute favorite bites out of the buffet are these potato latkes with apple butter. From the first bite, we were hooked. They had a perfectly crispy exterior with a shredded, flaky, almost pillowy interior. At first, we thought the sweetness was already mixed in, so we thought it already came with the apple butter. But once we discovered that it came on the side, it completely elevated the dish. Sweet, savory, and easily the most unique latkes we've ever had. We still talk about these to this day. Sticking with potatoes, we tried the lemon fries next, which were more like seasoned potato wedges more than fries, but that's okay, it's in the fry family. The lemon was mild, but they were still very tasty, just a good potato. Next up was the beef bifteki. It had almost a sausage-like flavor with a spongy texture, something Mike really enjoys. You could also taste pepper, cumin, and plenty of Mediterranean spices. He was a big fan of this. Next, I tried the marinated eggplant roll filled with ricotta and pomegranate. This is served cold. It tasted almost pickled, followed by a lemon zest and a little pop of that pomegranate freshness. It's nice, but it wasn't my favorite. Next, I tried the za'atar roasted cauliflower with lima bean mash, dill, and mint. This is another dish that's served cold, but it's incredibly fresh. I loved the charred bits, and the mint was more subtle but bright. The lima beans were sweet and popped in your mouth. This was a hit for me. They offered 2 styles of poached eggs here. The first was chilbur, a Turkish-style poached egg with chili crisp, roasted chickpeas, dill, garlic, and yogurt sauce. I paired this with one of their house-made breads and loved the combination. The eggs were slightly firmer, but the chickpeas and chili crisp brought big flavor. The second style of poached eggs was a roasted red pepper shakshuka-style egg with harissa, sesame, feta, and cilantro. I'm usually cautious with cilantro, but it was really subtle here and it tasted very fresh. Up next was the lamb. Mike said this was tender, soft, and melt in your mouth. It wasn't heavily seasoned, but it didn't need to be. The lamb really spoke for itself. He very much enjoyed this. Their breads, cheeses, and spreads are something you truly need to experience for yourself. Everything is house-made and the cheeses are very unique, and many spreads change seasonally. What we had reflects their warmer season offers, but winter menus look just as thoughtful. Next, I tried the smoked salmon, and this was a huge standout for me. This dish is served cold, and it's super fresh. It is so soft, it's almost like it melts in your mouth like butter once you take a bite out of it. It's served with dill, onion, and lemon. It's fantastic. Next up, I tried the stuffed grape leaves with cauliflower, chickpeas, and sour cherries. This was my first time trying grape leaves, and unfortunately it wasn't for me. The texture was quite tough, and the flavor was quite bitter, and inside it had way too many competing flavors. The falafel here is excellent. It's crispy on the outside, moist and bright green on the inside thanks to the green harissa. This is simple, well seasoned, and definitely another one of our favorites. Moving on to the sweet treats, we tried the walnut baklava. This was good, but it wasn't our favorite. Mike wanted more of the crunch, and I found it a bit too buttery and not sweet enough. We also sampled a variety of their Turkish delights, which were kind of hit and misses for us. A couple were enjoyable, but mostly didn't stand out. I finished off the dessert section with a coconut yogurt parfait. This was very light and very subtle in coconut flavors. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I do like the portions because it's small and really easy to finish. Alright, let's circle back to that mimosa tree that I mentioned earlier in the video. We each picked 6 flavors. Starting off, we got the classic mimosa, which was exactly what you'd expect. Bright, balanced, and delicious. Who doesn't like orange juice in the morning? Next up was a very unique flavor. This was the pistachio pear, and this was one of our favorites. It's very pear forward with a subtle pistachio finish, but still very delightful. After that, we tried the guava mimosa, which was fruity with a little extra fizz and a slight zip. Almost like a fuzzy peach, but with guava instead. Very enjoyable. So enjoyable that in fact I believe this was in our top 3 of our favorites. Next we have the pineapple mimosa, which tasted just like pineapple juice. Simple, refreshing, and done just right. This is another unique flavor. This is cranberry vanilla, and this was our top pick. Made with vanilla paste, it paired beautifully with the cranberry. Rich, fresh, and incredibly well balanced. Easily our favorite out of the entire tree. You can taste the fresh vanilla, and the white cranberry is just so juicy. Wrapping up our mimosa tree, we ended with a mango mimosa. This was smooth, juicy, and another top-tier flavor. We absolutely loved our time here at Daryǎ and still talk about it to this day. If you're in Halifax, we highly recommend making a reservation here, no matter the season. This is a 10 out of 10 for us. Alright friends, thanks so much for watching! We've still got quite a few videos of our Nova Scotia Adventure series, so stay tuned. There's plenty more food to eat and a lot more sights to see, so we'll see you in the next one.